G'day fellas, right here. This is the collection of eels we caught last night. Looks a bit miserable like this, but what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of some of this extra slime. We've had them soaking in salt overnight. You can see it sort of pulled some of the slime out. Just going to sort of start taking that slime off. We can get them prepped, chuck them in the smoker. We will salt the insides. Definitely want to be wearing gloves and doing this, otherwise you're going to end up with eel slime all over your hands, and that is not a pleasant sensation, trust me. Yeah, they might look a bit odd, these eels. They are quite tasty when smoked right. Clean out the remaining bits we've got as well. Get my knife. Where's my knife? There it is. Alrighty. Put that open there. Cool. Shove our fingers all the way down there. Get all the stomach lining, you know, all the nasty bits you don't really want in your fish. Chuck that out. Clean it with a nice long bit of eel. Just some of that slime. Cool. Chuck that one in there. The smaller one here. Same. Finish the cutting out. Get any remaining bits of internal organs. If you don't want that in the finished product. Get the last of the slime off that one, chuck it in there. This one here is probably the smallest one of the night. This was our first catch, so we kept it. Weren't quite sure we were going to get any more. You can see here, having them in salt, done a bloody good job. They're no longer covered in horrific amounts of slime. A little bit of internals here to take off still. Go, in there. Looking good. And here's the big boy. The largest one we got last night. Take off the last few bits into an organ here. Oh, clearly missed those and clean them out last night, but it should be alright. Slide our fingers down here, get rid of this stomach lining here. Any little bits of membrane along the spine. Reach back in there. Cool. Now we'll just get rid of the rest of the slime off the back of it. You can see there it's sort of separated off. If we scrub with this thing, it comes off quite nicely. Thankfully due to treating them with salt and low temperature rather than straight freezing, these haven't gone into full rigor mortis, which is great. There's our lovely pile of eel gut. Put that straight in the little composting bag here. There we go. Grab that out. Drips of rock that was the swallowed on the way through too. Interesting. Right. Now let me just grab one of my cutting boards over here. these out of the way. Right, so generally when smoking these, get rid of that bloodline there. What you want to do is essentially split them all the way down the spine. So we need a heavier back knife for that. We'll grab, let's see, this one from selection. Oh yeah, that one. Audio. Cool. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't mean you'll get bones in it, but it is a wee bit unavoidable with these guys, since they are essentially just like watery snakes. Go. I'm probably absolutely butchering this. It's been a little while since I've dealt with one of these fellas. Essentially, you want to run the knife down along the spine, split it out, now I probably want to get the hair stuck in the rib cage, so we will buff through there. Essentially, we want to be able to flatten this out, so we've got two sides of it. So a small knife's going to do the trick today. Some excess bits here. I was missed on the first time round. Come on, out you get. Definitely don't want this to go lining in your smoked eel. Cool. I'm going to take this as close to the spine as we can, and then all the way down the skin. So we've got our eel splayed out in halves there. Looking good. Grab that out. That's the kidney, I think. There we go. Give it another quick rinse. Cool. Now that we've got that done, what we'll do is we'll pop that to the side, do the same for the rest of these quickly, then we'll salt them up. Got 4 lovely eels here. What we want to do is salt them. I'm going to dry out this meat a little bit, cure it, then we'll soak it with salt it all the way down here, same with those ones, and then yeah, 1 second, just take one of these gloves off. Got a bag of salt somewhere in this lovely kitchen. Go. And the table salt will do. Essentially you want a good layer all the way down both sides of the meat. Don't need it on the skin side, just on the meat itself. Open her out, get it all up in there. Essentially, it removes some of the excess moisture from when we're smoking it. Alright, now we're just going to shove these in the back fridge for an hour or so. Once that's done, we'll come back out and I'll pop you guys back on. Sure. There we go, all the way in the part of the nose, the dryer's on. Here's our eel, just going to dry that out for an hour or so and we'll be back. Alright, while waiting for the eels to dry out, we're just going to put together our little rub for it. Well, I say rub, it's a little half liquid anyway. 4 ingredients, pretty simple. Grab a spoon out of here. Right spoon. You'll do. So, we want a good, maybe 4 teaspoons or 4 tablespoons of the old brown sugar. Rough measurements here. It's not really a precise mix. Want a bit of ginger, about the same amount of garlic, and some dark soy sauce. Decent amount of that. Right. Just mix this together. Basically all the sugar has sort of dissolved into the soy sauce, and there's chunks of garlic and ginger throughout. And we'll rub this on the eels once they come out of the fridge. We'll be back. Okay, g'day team, we're back. Had this soaking in here for about an hour. It should be, all that water should be soaked up well enough. Right, let's go get this off and get this ready to go. Back down here, trip there for a second. Right, now it might be counterintuitive, but you want to actually rinse the excess salt off. You might think, oh no, won't that have to add more water? No, it actually doesn't. Put that one there. Rinse this one off. Otherwise you just end up with a far too salty little meat at the end of it. And no one's going to enjoy that really. Alrighty. So, let's take this outside and get it smoking. So we've got a couple of smokers here, the old number 8s. Classic Kiwi portable smoker. Okay, let's grab some paper towels and pat that dry. Alright, there's the old towel rack here. Pull the last bits of excess water off here. Good old paper towel. those obvious deposits of water out of there. Cool. Okay. What we'll do, a bit loud. Put these in here, 2 in there, the other 2 in this one. Go. Slightly too long, so the tails have to sort of drip down the end there. Cool. Okay. Now is let's grab our mix here. As brought to bed earlier. Soy sauce, garlic, ginger, and brown sugar. Spoon some of this across the eels. Doesn't need to be absolutely covered, as long as it's got a sort of generous splashing of it. Usually does the trick. But I've got plenty here to give them a good deep covering. Down this end of the sail, there we go. Interesting to see how this big one goes compared to the others. Probably going to get some slight differential on the smoking, given the different sizings of meat. But hopefully, they all turn out just as delicious as each other, you know? Bit on that corner there, he's a bit lonely. A bit lonely there. Man, we might have a bit of excess of the sauce. Okay. Not a problem. Chuck it to the side. Grab our old methylated spirits. We're going to fill this one up. After our old bottle. Put a new bottle. General rule is you just run this till the flame runs out, basically. Oh, come on, old match. Well, that makes a bit useless, isn't it? There we go, that's better. Okay, that's that one started. Put this on. Got the Monaco chip in there, so nice smoky flavour usually. Do the same for this one. Go. Light her up. Cool, that one's taken, that one's taken. Put this one down over here. Lid on, keep it smoking. Put this away from the heat. Alrighty. And now that these are running, just leave them for a bit of mess there. Leave them for a while. Get rid of this stuff. And we'll come back once these are ready. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Chit-chat. There we go. Smoke it away quite nicely. I'm not going to take the lids off because that would kind of defeat the purpose. But you see in there, you know, nice bit of fire coming from the meth spirit still. This one on the right starting to burn out. One on the left still going pretty hard. Plenty of smoke coming through. I'll drop a stone on top of them just to keep the lid down. though. Shove that across a bit. Cool. Check back in a bit. Well, we'll let this cool down just a tad. So let's see what the end result is, Grab this top corner. Use this. Go, perfect. Oh mate, look at that. Look at that. That is thoroughly smoked. As are these ones. Well, we'll grab that later. Beautiful, beautiful flesh. Right, we've got a lovely tannin jack on the bottom. There we go. Golden brown. Took a little bit off this one, That's juicy as hell. Oh wow, that's great. It is falling apart in my hands. The mark looking very well smoked. Hide off here. Don't leave too much of that flesh behind. That one there. Peeling off it though. The spine's coming straight out. And there. And our smallest one. Go. Right, now that's going to be an absolutely beautiful feed. Look at that. Coming off the bone there quite happily. Come peeling away from the skin. And that sort of makes last night's little diversion worth it. I'll catch you next time. I'm going to go have a bit of a feed. Ciao.